Burroughs, who just won his third Pan Am Games title. Close match with Franklin Gomez.
Yeah.
You had a close one the last time. How did this one differ for you?
I think that I'm starting to get a vibe for the sort of strategy that he's approaching each match with. The first time I had never wrestled him before, so I didn't know what to expect, but now feeling him a second time, understand that he wants to make it a one sequence, one scenario match. Right? I do a lot of the work early, he weathers the storm, he goes and sneaks and gets one late, and then he wins 2-1, 2-2. But it's my job to kind of stop that and try to blow the match open, hypothetically, if that's even possible. I know he's a very gifted wrestler, great athlete, and I've grown up watching Franklin Gomez. He was from Jersey, we're the same age, and I've known him for a long time, so it's pretty wild to be here wrestling at the Pan Am Games. But it's good. He's going to continue to challenge me, and I have to evolve moving forward. We've got a little over a month into the World Championships, and so just going back to the drawing board and making sure that I can open this gap a little bit wider the next time I get an opportunity.
Yeah, so what you just said, World Championships a month from now, what does a tournament like this do to help you prepare as a whole, but obviously for Franklin Gomez, as you just mentioned?
Well, this is big time. I think that I haven't competed this often or this frequently in a single season in a long time. Over the last couple of years, as I've gotten older, I've started to be more selective with the events that I compete in, but this year I wrestled in Bulgaria, Pan Am Championships, beat the streets, Final X, Turkey, and then here. So I've wrestled pretty much every month, and then again at the World Championship. So it's helped me really control my weight, which number one is good, same-day weigh-ins. It's also just given me an opportunity to continuously refine my skills as I'm preparing for the Worlds, because I'm wrestling really good guys each time out. And I think that at this juncture of my career, I'm trying to make it more about the process and less about the goal. Right? I'm continuously chasing that 6th world title, and it's elusive. But I think that if I can break down each tournament into the 4 or 5 matches that I have to compete, and then break those matches down into the positions that I'm going to have to win in order to get my hand raised, I think I'll be prepared.
Yeah. So winning a third one, obviously it's a big deal here. For some people, this is their Olympics. Does it still mean just as much to you after the third one as the first one, or 4 world titles,
Yeah, well, you kind of understand the Pan Am Games a little more than the rest of them, but a little less than the World and Olympic Games. And so I would say this is the 3rd most important tournament on our schedule, just because of how the USOPC looks at it and the way North, Central, and South America look at it. And I think that you get a lot of respect for the fan base, for all the other Pan American countries, that they don't get a chance to really wrestle for medals at the World and Olympic Games. So when they get a chance to be on the podium, to be here in prime time with the light shining down on them at an evening session, this is pretty special. So yeah, I mean, I won my first Pan Am title in 2011, and it was in Guadalajara, Mexico, right? So 8 years later, I'm still at it, still victorious, and I'm really thankful for my longevity in the sport, and I just want to keep it going.
Yeah, we talked a second ago, you won your Olympic gold 7 years ago today, and being able to accomplish this feat on the same day. What does that mean for you?
It is pretty amazing. That was a special day. I thought about it today as I got a chance to reflect in between sessions, and I just thought about how special it was for me to win it fresh out of college, inexperienced, relatively new to the freestyle scene. I think I really gave a lot of guys in America permission to win. And they looked at me and they saw my career and how confident I was coming directly out of college, and they were like, man, I could do this the same way JB did this. And really it was a stepping stone for changing the trajectory of my life. I think about that match in the semifinals against Sargouche, that had that gone the other way, who knows how my career would have ended up. But I think about the opportunities that have been afforded, the resources that I've been given, the networking I've been able to do by being an Olympic champion, and here I am on the brink of trying to win or trying to make it to a 3rd Olympic Games. It's pretty incredible. These things don't come easily. It's really hard to not only get here, but to stay here. And I'm a happy man. I can't complain at all. This has been a great tournament. I got new teammates in Jaden Ironman and Pat Downey and Dayton Fix and all these guys that have been here. And it's really special each time around. You start to establish new relationships and figure out who's who the next stable of young cats that are going to come in and really take over the program. And I'm just thankful.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.